All right, we're at the end of day 27, and I got to do some woodworking today. So the shop smells really good. What I did was I used of course, the #1 pine. I guess this is a 1x8, it's 3/4 inch thick, and each one of these runners is one board. But there's no full-length boards on this truck because I decided to do the in-bed boxes here. And I've got 2 boxes up there. You can see the lines where they're cut. And it's turning out very nice. Let me show you how I did the hinges, how these ended up working out. On the back one, I had this back wall here, so I had to cut a notch so that these would come through. And they're kind of the style hinges like you'd normally see on the trunk lid of a car, where the hinge is welded back here and it just comes on through without making contact with anything back here. And that way the trunk will, or this lid will be able to open up without interfering with the top deck. And I'll make a bar that goes across and bolts to here, so I'll have some adjustability so that I can adjust it up, down, or side, increase that gap if I need to. And then what I did was I routed out a recess so that this trim will fit on here. And this sits a little bit above 1/8 inch. That way, it'll protect the wood. It'll be painted, of course, the exterior color. But yeah, I just used a 1/2 inch router bit, and it worked great. And I'm going to have this 1 inch run the perimeter across there, so I got a nice tight edge up there. And then on the side here, I had pieces cut to go in here, but it looked like it was basically just going to all be covered with metal. So I'm just going to go get some 2-inch flat strap and cover that whole area up. And that'll end up looking the way that it's supposed to. I left this piece of wood in here so I could take a look at it while I was doing this, and I just love that finish. So I'm gonna burn it. Man, this is a whole lot of pieces here, so I gotta be careful not to get them all mixed up. Let me show you what I did in the front. So you can see the lines here where the box lid is going to go. Ends right here, and then there's that gap right there in the middle, and then there's the other box. This has the same kind of trunk lid hinges over here, so you won't see anything exposed. And yeah, it's just turning out pretty much the way I pictured it in my head. These aren't going to be necessarily waterproof, so I've got to make sure that there's drainage and everything underneath there. If you guys have any questions or suggestions, hit me up down in the comments. If you like what you see, hit the thumbs up. It keeps me motivated, keeps me moving forward. And I guess we'll check in a little later on. I'm going to start burning this stuff.